I am back. It's not like I haven't been here in a very long time, but this is very unusual for me to post on YouTube because I always post on TikTok and Instagram, and I just don't give enough love to YouTube people, I guess. So, I've decided to do a breakdown of this song that I produced like almost 3 years ago at this point. And this song was supposed to be a demo that I wanted to pitch to some singer, but she ghosted me. So I just took the song. Before I start, I want to mention that I'm showing this process specifically because I know there are a lot of people like me that are not super skilled producers and probably want to see someone that does not know exactly what they are doing. And that's why I want to show you that I don't know what exactly I'm doing and I just want to make it fun. I mostly do like pop music and rock arrangements. So this was kind of new for me. I wanted to make something dark, lo-fi, type of music that you would listen to when you are driving at night, basically. Yeah, let's get into it. First thing that I would start are the drums. Verse, just the kick. Then we have a snap on a pre-chorus. Then on the chorus, we have like one kick that is sub kick and another kick that is a little bit punchier. So I just realized how much sub in this kick is. So these two together. And then there's snare 1. This is a snare 2. I only have EQ and this little nice plugin. That's it. Now the hi-hat, stock Logic Detroit Garage preset. No EQ, nothing on it. This is a crash that I really liked. It's like a delayed crash, I don't know, but it fits really well with the song. So all of the drums together. And that's going throughout the whole song. On verse, on pre-chorus, we have muffled kick and snap. And then on the chorus, we have like 2 kicks, snare, layered with a clap, hi-hat, and this delayed crash. Also, once we are getting out of the chorus, there's this clap. Then it goes back to the muffled kick. That's pretty much it. The whole song is like that. The only thing that I did, I sidechained with track spacer. I didn't show you my drum bus. Okay, so on my drum bus, this is a chain that I've stolen from Disclosure. They put a lot of streams and they also produce in Logic. Well, not anymore, but yeah, I was watching their streams religiously and I took this chain from them. Like, it's not doing much, but just a tiny bit. Then another one. I'm not putting plugins like to change the sound drastically. It's something that I figured out with years that a little bit of everything goes a long way. It's also Saturn. That's a lot of saturation on the drums, but here we are. And then smash and grab. When I take everything off, it's like... But with the plugins, it sounds fatter, it sounds more rich. That was the drum bus. Moving on to the bass. This is Arturia preset. It's hardly even audible, but when I tried taking it off, it didn't sound right. Next is, I think, Reese bass. Oh no, It's 808. These two together. I should have EQ'd that. I can hear it now. But we don't care. That was the verse bass. Verse and pre-chorus. On chorus we have another bass. Oh god. I will pretend that I haven't seen that. Those were the basses. Nothing magic about them. Now when I'm listening to it, it's like, yeah, it should have been better, but it served me at that time. Moving on to something a bit more interesting, and those are the synths. So for the intro, I have this. So this one, I cannot remember, but I think this was Korg M1. Oh no, it was actually Triton that I don't have anymore because I was using a version that was not legal, but I'm not stealing plugins anymore. Second synth. This is also Triton, and this is a bass from the chorus. But this patch is one of these. I'm not sure which one, but that chord is bounced down to this. Now that we have the intro, let's go to the main synth. This was back when I was using Roland Cloud. I played these chords actually, even though I'm not a good keyboard player. I remember this was the first preset when I opened this plugin. And I just like the sound of delay and sounding like it's floating and notes going over each other. So that's the main synth. And then we have that same synth in the verse, but it's just low pass filter. And there's also kickstart for that pumping effect. Next synth is the X7. So the reason I choose this one is because I wanted a little bit of that high end and wanted something pluckier, and I figured I'll change later, but I didn't. So we have these two going. And there's other patch. So this just a little bit more delay on it, nothing else. Then this is Atmo that goes throughout the whole song. I don't remember if I pulled this up from Splice or I made it myself, but let me check what's on here. I added movement plugin because it was adding movement. And then mag EQ for the fuck was I doing with this? I think I wanted to add some high end, but I didn't. So now all those synths. Those are the verse synths. Now we can go to chorus. There's just this one. I'm not even sure if this is working. So we have chorus synths. There's just kickstart on all of them. Bit of EQ to cut the low noise and all of that. And nothing else. I only have this little thingy on a synth bus, and that's pretty much it. We can take a listen. Synths and Atmos. There's automation where this synth is actually opening up before the pre-chorus. Which was not executed well. But song is released. I cannot change it. I mean, I can, but I kind of don't want to. And then we have the guitars. Atmospheric, drowned in reverb guitar that is playing this. This is Creamy Snowflakes preset in Guitar Rig 6. Without the plugin, it sounds like... That's just one layer of guitar on a chorus. I tried, I think, doubling it, but it didn't work out. But then, on the verse, we have... Without the plugin, it's like... Nothing much to it. EQ to cut the lows a bit and to tame those resonant frequencies, and that's it. On the pre-chorus, on the second pre-chorus, we have this guitar that I really, really like. Cosmo Chicago preset. I don't remember tweaking it. It's a little bit plucky, but in a context of a song, it works. And there's another guitar layer that it's just like on a second part of the second pre-chorus that's sounding like this. Together. Well, when you put them in a context with synths, I think it makes like a really nice atmosphere and build up heading towards second chorus. Yeah, and those were the guitars and synths. That pretty much covers the instrumental section. We can get on to the vocals right now. Not much going on, actually. Now when I'm listening to it, they should have been edited a bit more, and there are some problematic sibilants, T's and such things, but we're just rocking with this. We are showing our unperfect songs. That's my excuse, you know? So I have two lead vocals that are going on the whole time. Then I have outro vocals. That is just one vocal, a little bit less reverb because, you know, everything gets dry in the end and I wanted the vocal to feel intimate. And we have some harmonies. Harmony 1, harmony 2, that is double 2 times, but judging by the waveform, I'm not sure if that's correct. And there's like some background things going on. On my lead vocal, virtual mix rack, I use the Slate ML1 microphone, I think 251, yeah. And then we have autotune, just default setting, nothing going on much. Then we have Pro Q3. My voice tends to get like really boomy in this area, so I always have to cut out that. And there was also some 5.5K that also like poking my ears. Then we have custom series EQ. Just giving a little bit of air. This is like my main compressor, and this is one just supplies it a little bit. I don't know how to explain it. These two compressors are always on my vocal chain. And then I said 2 compressors. The vocals were like quiet, so I put another one. Not the right thing to do, but I did it. Then we have first de-esser. I think it's not doing that much. This is the first one. Then we have the second one and declick, because there was a lot of mouth pops and clicks. And then we have the vocal rider that is not doing much. And this is my only reverb that I'm using in this song. Then there's Echo Boy for some delay. And there's a ping pong with H delay. The same settings, second lead vocal. And they sound like this. So moving without you, you just gotta hold back the feels in my head. Lately I've been dying, but I can feel the sting you left tonight, 'cause I'm done. There's automation on it. This was somehow quiet. I don't know why I put it so steep like that, but I don't care. Automation on the chorus, because I always do automation on the chorus. Most of the times. Those are the lead vocals. Then harmony 1. Thing we had was so great. Yeah, the same harmony repeats here on the chorus, and then there are ad libs, and then we have delay throws. those are the vocals. That's the whole song. We can take a listen. I should go through my mastering chain. Suit and my favorite preset, put the sharpness bit down and the depth, so you don't get those weird artifacts that you get from Sooth. Also EQ on some frequencies that I didn't really like and that were poking out in the mix. Compressor. Then we have a vintage warmer, a preset and a plugin that I've stolen from Dan Brownstein. Then we have ozone. This is when I use the ozone assistant. There's a lot going on and yeah, I like the setting. Finally Pro Q3 because this was the hi-hat. I somehow thought that hi-hat was too pokey. I don't know why I didn't do that in the track itself. Because I could have EQ'd it, but I didn't. That is my song called Mowing Without You. Thank you for watching. I hope that you will be string, or I hope if you're a producer that this maybe gave you a little bit hope that you don't need to be like the most skilled person in the world. You just need to put out songs and people will listen. People are listening to this still. Not a lot of people, but people are listening. I'm talking too much at this point. Once again, stream my song Moving Without You and take care. Have fun.